Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Matt and welcome back to Crypto Kings. In today's video, we're going to be going over everything that's been going on with Shiba Inu, whether or not it's going up, what kind of future it has, all that stuff I know you guys have been asking me about. So if you're new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more daily SHIB vids, and let's get right into it, folks, because we have a lot to unpack today. So what it really boils down to, guys, when we take a look at the chart for SHIB or the chart for just about any other crypto out there right now, is we have sort of a tug of war going. There are certain forces in our world that are tugging in the right direction for crypto and some that are tugging in the wrong direction. Now, the main thing that tends to unanimously work for Shiba Inu and tons of other cryptos is whenever the US government does something stupid, crypto goes up. That seems to be the case for the most part, especially with inflation in the economy. So crypto definitely does have that going for it. Now, the problem is that with just about any other asset, we are overdue for a bear market. And a bear market is a little bit more unorthodox, it seems to be these days, because it's hard to tell whether or not we're actually in one. Because Bitcoin right now being at 49,000 is certainly not excellent. I would like it to be a little bit higher, but it's nowhere near what a real bear market should be. But the question is, do we let Bitcoin fall below 40,000 again? Does that ever happen? Do we ever actually have a real bear market? It's something that I really don't think anybody knows the answer to, and that is going to be very difficult for the future of Shiba Inu and the future of just about any crypto out there. Because no matter which way we slice and dice it, there's really no way to tell whether or not we're going to have 6 months of this. The current price right now for Shiba Inu at, 0.00033 is definitely better than it was 6 months ago, but will it level off at this price for the next 6 months, or will we finally be able to break out of this rut we've been in and work our way up? That's the essential question that I don't think anybody really has the answer to. In terms of market cap on the day, guys, we're at around $18.5 billion, which, is totally fine. It's nothing tragic. And volume-wise, we are down a little bit over the past 24 hours, around 8.5%. But again, that volume is still a little bit higher than it was a few days ago. And when we look at the historical data, you guys can see the volume was higher a few days ago. So definitely, or was lower a few days ago. So definitely not all that bad in terms of volume. I definitely do anticipate this will be working its way up sometime in the near future. So when we take a look at our graph here on TradingView, I'm going to try to break everything down. But before I do, guys, make sure to check out Webull. Top of the link down below in the description. If you guys would like to get started trading stocks, crypto, including SHIB, all that good stuff, you guys could do that with the link at the top of the description down below. Would love to have you guys over there. Link down below. So let's take a look at this graph, guys, because honestly, there are so many different symbols that we could possibly have to look for. The first one that I see possibly happening here is the fact that we very, very well could encounter a triple bottom. So a triple bottom is a very, very common movement, and this is looking as if it is initiating it, but a triple bottom basically goes something like this. It's sort of like a few V's next to each other, and basically it bounces off of this bottom spot 3 times in a row, and of course that tends to be right around where would we, in this instance, if we were to see this, we would have one bottom here, and let's say one bottom here, so right around maybe 32. That's what we would be seeing in this instance, and what that would do is it would give us the momentum to hopefully have a bullish breakout. So this definitely is sort of making all of these signs of a triple bottom. It's just hard to tell whether or not this movement would follow through. Because unfortunately, no matter how good the movement looks on paper or on graph, no matter how great the movement looks, the unfortunate thing is that if Bitcoin decides just to act up for a short period of time, there's really nothing we can do about that, and that movement would very well be for nothing. So a little tough to tell, but definitely could be a possible scenario. Now, the second thing to note is, of course, the fact that this entire movement here is starting to look really like a consolidation from around 38-ish with a low of around 32. And really, if you were to create this sort of horizontal window here, you'll notice that it almost always is just bouncing off the top and bottom here, and it doesn't seem to really do anything else. So for the near future, it's very possible we can go a couple of weeks even sitting between 38 and 32. which again definitely would not be tragic. I know that is lower than when a lot of people bought, but it does look as if we are at sort of an equilibrium in terms of the buy and sell volume. When we look again on the day, we're basically break even over the past 24 hours. It doesn't look as if we're going to see some massive sell-off happening anytime soon. So that definitely is some reassurance to me. Now, when we take a look at the relative strength index, which I know tons of people like when I check, basically you guys can see that it is perceiving on the 12th here, perceives it to be a little bit near the high. Again, it is overbought at the 38-ish point. So again, that is kind of the top of that consolidation. That's kind of what this is showing us. And then look here, right as we were about to hit 32, it considers it to be oversold in this first instance. And then same thing again, as it hits 32, it is oversold. So in theory, a triple bottom could very easily happen. Then that would send a surge upwards, hopefully outside what even the relative strength index considers to be normal, getting us ready, of course, for a breakout. So that is a possible scenario. Again, I don't think SHIB is dead, yada, yada. I know so many people love to say that in the comments. All of crypto, unfortunately, is sort of dealing with this kind of stalemate, this stalling that the market is going through right now. I think a lot of people in general are dealing with that right now, not just SHIB. There is also, of course, the fact that we have a lot of good news coming out, guys, with stuff like this. You can see BitPay happened a few days ago here, basically accepting SHIB for payments. This is on the 9th year. I mean, just a ton of things going on at the official Shiba Inu page. Of course, the video game that SHIB is working on, so that is very cool as well. So tons of awesome stuff going on here on the Shiba Inu Twitter to hopefully help keep the project alive and keep it performing well. So definitely not any worry there for me. Now, when we take a look at the Fibonacci retracement, you guys know that is also one of my favorite indicators here. And when I get rid of my drawings here, you guys can see basically what we are looking at here is from the bottom here around 32 and the top here of around 34.5 or so. What this is showing is that we failed to use the 23.6% line as a line to bounce off of for support. We have attempted to use the 38.2% line. So it's very possible to use this and keep bouncing off of here. That would definitely be fine. Again, it may get us in a situation where we're testing the 50% line and we are using that as a line of support. So a few different scenarios in which we could see happen here, but either way, definitely more like a line of consolidation. It looks like, the top really being the sort of end of the consolidation, and the bottom here being another end of the consolidation, somewhere between 32 and maybe 35-ish here over the past few days. So that's kind of the consolidation that I'm looking at happening here in the near future. So with that being said, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys did. For more daily Shiba Inu videos come out every single day. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought of my analysis and whether or not you guys do agree or not. With that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Matt. See you guys on the next video. Peace.